Hi, everyone. Welcome to the last day of the quarterly goal setting roadmap. And once again, not too dressed up. I did like 7 hours of massage back to back today with my other business. So I'm just getting home and relaxing. But I am so excited. This is my favorite part of the quarterly planner. The other stuff was like really hard work. This is where you really get to enjoy your life. And there's a reason why I put some of this stuff into the planner. Hold on, I got an error message. There we go. Life, my favorite saying is life is a journey, not a destination. And we, as humans, get caught up in where we want to go, right? What's the next thing we want to succeed at? What are those big dreams out there? Making more money, having another house, having another car, better clothing, better whatever, climbing the corporate ladder. We're so obsessed with the next best thing that we're not embracing what's happening now in the moment. And I remember my great aunt telling me years ago, I was wishing that things were different. And she goes, don't wish your life away. And at the moment, I was like, whatever. Now I'm like, I get it, right? We're not guaranteed tomorrow. We're not guaranteed another year. We're not guaranteed another 10 years. So yes, you can have a 5-10 year goal, a dream, right? In 10 years, I want to be here. But you also have to enjoy up until then, right? We're not guaranteed that any dream you put out there we're going to actually get. That might not be what's meant for us. So it really is about doing it anyway, taking every moment and doing the most with it. Not being held back by some of those fears and doubts. And, I was thinking about it today, like we get inspiration all the time. Like, oh, I would love to do this. Or I really wish I could paint that or whatever, right? Inspiration is coming to us all the time. And we have a choice. We can choose to put experiences in our pocket, or we can choose to put fear in our pocket. You can choose to enjoy life, experience it, dare yourself to do the big things. Or you can choose to sit in the fear and be held back and never actually accomplish what you put in here, right? And so how do you do that? Like, part of it is you just have to know that you have to add things to your day that you enjoy doing. I think we get so caught up in the to-do list, and yes, these are to-do items from your quarterly planner. But the thing is, if you go to bed at 9 o'clock at night and you didn't do something for yourself, you didn't take the class you wanted to take, or do yoga, or hang out with your friends, right? If there was nothing in your day that you enjoyed, and you just felt like, oh, I had to run the errands, and I had to go grocery shopping, and I had to do this, and I had to go to that job I hate, but whatever makes you miserable or makes you feel just like you're going through the motions and you don't add joy, then what's the point, right? Then you're not enjoying life. But if you start to add, and this is the trick, this is true joy experience right here. If you start adding things in that you enjoy doing, if the goals in here are things that you're so excited about and you can't wait to do them, if you're working out every day because you love to work out, if you're reading a fiction book every day because you just love mysteries and you want to read more, if you're, every day of the week you're going for a coffee with a different friend and meeting people because that's what you love, then do it. Because the more you're in joy, the more you're actually in the feeling of joy, the less you're wanting different things. Sorry, my nose is itchy. The less you're wanting different things, the less that you'll be derailed. Like if you're enjoying your life, if you are just loving what you're doing every day, you're excited about the business you're building, you're excited about the book you're writing, you're excited about the school you're going to, you're excited about that. When you are given an opportunity to do something and a fear arises, you're going to be like, but I want to do it because I'm excited. So maybe I'm going to fail, or maybe it's not going to go the way I want, but I want to try it because I love doing things that make me happy. And so you're less there's less hiccups along the way to derail you. It's good to note your fears. It's good to know what you're scared of and what your beliefs are, but they shouldn't hold you back. Instead, reprogram your mind into what the truth is, right? If you're saying, I suck at grammar and I can't write a book because I don't even know how to spell. Who's going to listen to what I have to say? No, that's your negative Nelly talking. Switch it. Be like, of course I can write a book. Do you think every author out there could spell correctly or had great grammar? No, I remember Gabrielle Bernstein admitted this when she first started writing her first book. I think it was Spirit Junkie was her first one, or one of them. I don't used to have them on my desk. She said that was one of her hangups, that she couldn't spell, and what about her grammar, and she wasn't a writer, and yet she just did it. She did it. That's what autocorrect and all that on on a computer is. That's what editors are for, right? Other people are going to read it and correct your grammar. So all I'm saying is that let's set you up for success. Let's set you up. So that's what this planner does. So after you filled out your when you got to month 1, you put in your 30-day goals, you put in your priorities in order to achieve your 30-day goals, and then you wrote down fears holding you back. What fears out of all those things? So I remember when I was first starting on Instagram, and I had to do Instagram stories or even my posts. And I'm like, I don't have the pretty pictures like everybody else. And I don't know what I'm going to say. And I don't know what I'm going to look like. And my fear was, it's going to be ugly. Nobody's going to want to look at it. Nobody's going to like my photo. Or nobody's going to read my caption. My fear was I was just going to fail, that nobody would give a crap what I put out there. And that would be something like I would have wrote down. And then the affirmation is, I have something really important to say. God put a message on my heart to say, and I'm going to say it. Somebody's meant to hear my message today. So that is such a good exercise. Know ahead of time what your doubts and fears are, and then counter them. So that's why there's the affirmations to overcome the fears. So when they pop up, when you're in the middle of writing your blog, and all of a sudden it's like, nobody's gonna want to read this. This is dumb. I shouldn't write this. Go look, because it's probably a fear that you wrote down, and then look at the affirmations. Somebody needs to hear this today. And I'll tell you a quick story, because I didn't do it. I was writing a blog years ago, and it was when I first started. And I wrote it because it was something that had happened to me recently, and I wrote it, and I'm like, nobody's going to want to hear this. This is not an important topic. And the lesson I learned the next morning, no joke, I opened my inbox, and Gabrielle Bernstein had sent out her newsletter talking about the same topic and going through something similar that I had gone through. And I was like, damn. Universe really trying to teach me the lesson. And after that is how I counter it. Somebody needs to hear it. It's important. If it happened to me, it's going to happen to somebody else. And I often think if it's put on my heart, I need to share it. And then at the end of the month 1 goals, it says, how will you celebrate reaching your monthly goals? It is so important to celebrate. Celebrating is my favorite thing in the world. Hi, Tammy. Come on, if you can pop open some champagne, get a pedicure, eat some cake, if you could celebrate every single step on this planner, you do your task today and you get to celebrate, that's amazing, right? So the whole idea about celebrating is that it's going to be a long road, right? Getting to your destination where you want to go, it could take years. There's no overnight success. Overnight success takes 10 years. I'm sorry. Any which way you look at it, there's no overnight success. There's a lot of hard work and time. But to overcome that weight, you really have to celebrate what you're doing, because every step you're taking, no joke, you are learning something from it. You are moving closer to your goals and dreams, even if it isn't what you're thinking your goals and dreams are now. You are learning a lesson. You are learning about yourself. You're building your confidence. You're trying new things. You're enjoying life. And so when you do hit a goal, celebrate that. Write it down that you hit it, because there are going to be tough times that you're going to want to look back and be like, what did I celebrate along the way that got me here to where I am now? You need to celebrate the little things. It isn't about the destination, it's about the journey. And you have to have fun along the way. And cake and wine and pedicures and all that. A chai latte is like my favorite gift to myself. If you can have those things because you hit one of your monthly goals, you know you're gonna love your life even more, right? You're gonna be so proud of yourself. So know how you're gonna celebrate. It'll keep you going every single day of the month, knowing at the end of the month you get to go get your pedicure and have coffee with a friend, or you get to go away for the weekend, like whatever it is. This is, celebrating is so important. That's why it's on here. So like on the week, so moving on to the weekly priorities, it's one of my favorite sheets. Activities to do this week that will bring you joy. Again, going back to, you need to make sure you're filling your week and your days with joy. So for me right now, because my life is so busy, being able to take my gift card and go see a movie this week, or to go get a chai latte with a friend or a new friend that I met in a group, or whatever it is, like I want to do things that fill up my whole soul with joy. And that way I don't feel like I'm working all the time towards something. I'm actually enjoying life. And the same for finally the daily priorities. So I love this sheet because it has everything on it to remind you of what you need to fill your day with. So your top 3 priorities. And so let me tell you about my power of 3. I always choose only 3 things at one time. So I have a massive list in my phone, in the notes, of everything I need to get done. But at one time, I'm only thinking I have 3 things to do. These are the 3 things. Because if I look at that whole list, I want to cry. Where am I going to do it all? How am I going to do it all? But if I only say, out of all those, all I'm going to work on the next hour are these 3 things. Like, it just like, whew, I'm okay, I can handle 3, right? And then if I get done with those 3, I choose another 3. What are the next 3 things that have to get done? I like that because it takes the overwhelm out, right? We know at the end of our day or at the beginning of our day, there's a lot that we need to do, right? There's the errands, the work thing, and I gotta make money, cleaning the house, feeding the dog, feeding the kids, you know, whatever, seeing my clients, all that stuff, checking email, checking social media, it's all there. But at the beginning of the day, I only want you to choose 3 things, just 3. These are the priorities. And then underneath, put the other items to accomplish, right? So your priorities might be, I need to communicate with my email list. I need to, show up online, or I need to finish my training, or I need to finish this course. And then the other items to accomplish are below it, right? The dishes, the, you know, even, you know, cleaning out your inbox, whatever. Activities to do today that will bring you joy. Remember, add joy. So for me, I've been working since 8:30 this morning. So I'm going to go work out because I'm enjoying that. I'm going to do yoga. My body's had enough today. And I am going to make myself a nice little chocolate protein shake because I'm a nerd and I love my protein shakes. And I'm going to sit in bed with a movie, and I am going to read one of the 50 magazines that I have sitting in my living room. Daily celebrations. This is celebrate yourself, y'all. Do you celebrate at the end of the day? Please celebrate yourself. Like, look back at your day. And here, I'll show you my gratitude jar, but it oftentimes has things like, I accomplished this. Like, so it's not just a gratitude jar, it's also, it's dusty. It's also like, I learned how to do this, or another person signed up for my email list. Wow, you know, what are you celebrating? Sometimes I'm just great, maybe it's just it's gratitude, right? What are you celebrating? And what you're grateful for. So it's like the celebrations, what you're happy about. Hi, Melissa. And then what you're grateful for. Like I'm so grateful that my dog is so patient. I am so grateful for my friends who I can vent to. for my family. Like, I missed my niece's birthday, and they make me feel good about it, and they FaceTime with me. So it's so important to realize that you're going out after a goal and a dream, but what you have right now, you wished for at one point, right? So be grateful for it. I mean, I've been in crappy apartments, crappy jobs, but being able to find stuff that keep you going. And sometimes, and I remember being at this point in my life at one point where the only thing I knew to be grateful for was the cup of tea in the morning. Like, I just was so bogged down in the heaviness and everything with life. But sometimes all it takes is that one thing you need to be grateful for. And for me, sometimes, if the days are tough, I'm not feeling good, Chocolate, my dog. I'm so grateful for him. Like, I just pour all my gratitude into him. Sometimes I'm so grateful for Instacart. I get food delivered to me when I'm too exhausted to go grocery shopping, right? It isn't the old school gratitude. It's like, you should always be thankful for water. Yes, I'm grateful for water. I love to drink it, but it doesn't have to be that, like, just be grateful for what you have, in that like, I felt like I was reprimanded to be grateful for what I have. No, like, literally pour your soul into gratitude. And the final thing, this is my big one. If y'all know me, I'm a mindset coach, personal development. Y'all, your journey is about you. It's about you as a human, growing, challenging yourself, being the awesome human I know you are, that you may not know yet that you are. So that means journaling every day. So I just started, Rachel Hollis is doing a 90-day, last 90-day thing, right? I bought her journal, and in it you do your gratitude and then all the dreams that you dream of. And every day you're doing gratitude and your dreams, gratitude and your dreams. Journaling is so powerful. I just had a call with somebody, and she just talked about, like, she had never journaled before, and she was doing my Happier You challenge. And if you haven't done it, I'll link it in here. I love the Happier You challenge. It does make you happier. But she said, she goes, I couldn't believe everything in my head. Once I got it down on paper, I just felt so much better. It was like a sigh of relief. And I hear that so often from clients that have never journaled before, that there's a power, like, all of a sudden their body changes, their mind changes. They're so relaxed. And so I love that, because I love journaling. Visualizing. You just put your goals and dreams down, y'all. Visualize it. Close your eyes and actually picture yourself. If you want to be a speaker on stage, actually picture yourself. What are you wearing? Picture yourself walking backstage onto the stage, and all of a sudden you step out and there's thousands of people, and they're dark because the light is on you, and your screens are here, and you're about ready to talk. Like, picture it, get it into your soul. Whatever it is, if you're a writer and you want to write a book, picture yourself at the desk. What does it feel like to write? What is that energy inside you? It's really powerful. Your brain doesn't know the difference between you actually doing it and what you're visualizing. So powerful. So if you visualize that you're doing it, your brain doesn't know the difference. Your brain just thinks you're doing it, right? So it helps get rid of those fears, but it helps you manifest it even faster. Reading motivational books like Rachel Hollis or Jen Sincero or Marie Forleo just came out with an amazing book called Everything is Figureoutable. Go check it out. Gabrielle Bernstein, you name it, the whole gamut of amazing motivational books. Podcasts. If you have a journey to work, go put on a podcast. Download a podcast. I have one. My coach has one called Thinking Like a Boss. Mine's called True Joy Revolution. Rachel Hollis has one. Trying to think who else has one that you would like. Like Amber Liliestrom, she has a great one as well. Pray and meditate. This is great for just centering yourself, getting in the habit of just having you quiet time, praying, being grateful for what you have. And then movement. Movement's so important. I know y'all like, I hate to exercise. You don't have to go exercise. I'm not telling you to go to the gym. I'm telling you to put on music and dance around for 5-10 minutes. It shakes up your energy, gets you really excited, especially if you're having a bad day. Put on the music. I want you to stop everything when life just sucks. Things didn't go your way. You can't get through your daily priorities. Go put on the music, y'all. It'll change. That movement just shakes up your energy and shakes up your mind. So that's what today's all about. It's all setting you up for success. And I know I'm at 20 minutes right now, so I want to cut it short so don't keep going. But they are so important. This isn't about a to-do list. This isn't about the destination and that big goal. It's about you starting to enjoy your life and building a business or writing a book or finding a job that really fuels your soul that you can't wait to get to work in the morning. Those big dreams are big dreams, but you have to love each step of the way, right? You have to enjoy the process. And no, I'll be honest, I have 2 businesses. It sometimes kills me. Like sometimes I'm so run down, but I still love what I do. I still love putting the hustle in because I love helping people. And if the end of the day, my hustle means somebody lives a better life, then it's freaking worth it. And that's me loving what I do. So you need to find what you love to do and enjoy life. You know, seeing your friends is not a reward, right? It is something to celebrate and just love to do, right? Being able to read a book, that is not a reward of getting the chores done. No, it's something you love to do. Do it. Taking a bath, that is health, wellness. So I'm trying to incorporate in not just the plan, but also the mindset that you can do it and also the joy into life. So that's what I have for y'all. I love the quarterly goal setting roadmap if you can't tell. So go check it out. Do it. This safe space is for you. Tell me what your goals are. Tell me what you're struggling with. Let's chat. I am in this group. I am watching every day. Y'all haven't been engaging, but I know you want to. So engage. Let me help you. Let's help each other. Let's all help each other reach our goals, right? We all lift each other up. There's no competition. We're here for everybody to succeed. So thanks y'all for joining for the challenge. Tomorrow I'm going to pop in and talk about taking this one step further. I have a program that's open. It's called The Switch. It's a group coaching program. It kind of goes along with the course I have, but this is really about you fine-tuning this, but it's the mindset around this. This is the problem solving, the mindset, getting to know other women, so you're supporting each other. It's group coaching, so I'm going to coach you through your struggles. Make sure you're taking action steps forward. Accountability. It's fun. So I'll send you all, I'll get on tomorrow and share some information about that. But if you are interested in learning about group coaching or even one-on-one coaching, just send me a DM and let's chat. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.